tilted. Seeing a little precipitation in the forecast for this one. Nothing major. Hopefully shouldn't halt the game at any point. But it is wet out there on the field.
One thing as a hitter, if you can bunt for a base hit, it's going to be a little slick for that infielder picking it up. You also have to remember over at first base, second base, wherever on the base paths, it's going to be a little bit slower track. So you have to be a little more cautious with your lead, or if you're going to steal, making sure you get a good jump.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Corbin Burns. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Time called. Got it. One out in the top of the first.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Burns, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. One out, base is empty, and he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Third baseman.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third, Riley. On the run, sends it over to first. Save!
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Harris drifts towards it. He makes the grab.
Batting third.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out looking.
Batting fourth.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. O'Hearn in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there. And that's strike 2. Righty to the plate. Ground ball, Austin Riley. And that's the 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Baltimore, here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
And a foul ball.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slug.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Yeah.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's to 3rd and foul ball. And the 0-2. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins, the right-hander, back to work. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Got him. And now 1 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Kicks and deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And it's fouled away. That one at the knees for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and it remains 1-0.
Stronger, baby, now we don't cry aloud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning, and the feeling isn't.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Left fielder, number 24, Jared Kelenic.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. On the ground. On to O'Hearn. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
He swings and fouls one off. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. And he chases that one below the zone. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. One down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Mateo. Over to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's just foul. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third. Jorge Mateo now. Strider back to work. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
This to center field. Harris hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The bat, the third baseman,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball.
The Orioles down by a run here in the last half of the third.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Oh, 2 now. Runner on the move. Out there to center. Harris has a beat on him. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back out of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Riley, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, we tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Olsen takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
One down, base is empty. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So digging in, Anthony Santander. The line of the pitch. Here's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hit hard. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
O'Hearn in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Burns back to work. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Whips it across. Out. One away here in the fifth. So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one to first. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-2. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball one low.
1-0.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Jorge Mateo now at the plate. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swings through that.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Baltimore. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. The pitch. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one ripped. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
Strikeout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6 and into the box for Baltimore. Jordan Westburg.
No, that's
off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Riley gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Third baseman number 2.
Down the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself.
Olsen over to Arcia. That's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's going to be Jared Kellner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 strike.
Two outs. There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Tate, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Perez getting cranked up as well. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a pitch. Popped up. Should have this one. And there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. In the air, right field. Harris racing after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's two down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first, and they get Mullins for the out. That's the third out. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Dylan Tate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Acuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Mike Baumann, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gonna count 1 and 2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there. Back here in Baltimore, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Strider back to work. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Just off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Here comes a pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. In the air, left side. Sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Jordan Westburg in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Bounced up the middle.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in to score.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Baumann.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And a pitch. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a man aboard, and next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Hard hit right side onto O'Hearn, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hayes has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. That clips a corner.
0-1.
That misses.
Outside.
And the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Just off the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Righty to the plate. Right through there. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around second is Rutschman. And he's got himself a triple. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
The Orioles down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.